what's up guys, it's Jake the Metalhead, and today we're doing another versus video, and today is going to be a band versus band style video. So the format for a band versus band style video is I'm going to give y'all the rundown of each band, and I'll be giving you all the albums that I'll be using for reference, typically 2 albums per band. I'll be going over each band's most popular song, going over their live performances, give my overall personal opinion of each band, and then decide who's the winner. So without further delay, let's get straight into the introductions, starting with... 10 Years is a hard rock and alternative metal band from Knoxville, Tennessee that formed in 1999, so they've been around roughly for 21 years now. And damn, I wonder how many jokes these guys got when they celebrated their 10-year anniversary. Anyways, these guys have 6 albums out now, and I've listened to at least a couple of songs off of each album, and I really dig what I hear from these guys. However, I love the Autumn Effect and Division in particular. These guys in their early days were a great post-grunge and hard rock band, and they only been evolving since their mainstream debut album, The Autumn Effect. The guitar work is great and fits different moods really well. The drums are definitely above average, and Jesse has a really good voice and a very impressive range as well. I love these guys and what they can do. They are definitely an underrated band and deserve a lot of credit for being able to stay around as long as they have. Hell, they're even working on new music right now. And yeah, I can't wait to see what these guys do next. In my opinion section, I will mainly be referencing their albums, The Autumn Effect and Division. So, with that introduction out of the way, let's see who their opponents are. Evanescence is an alternative metal band who formed in 1995 in Little Rock, Arkansas.
America, explain!
Anyways, these guys have 4 mainstream Wait, what the fuck? Only 4 damn mainstream releases? God damn! I've also heard at least a couple songs off of each album. However, I've listened to Fallen more times than I can count in my car, and I also really enjoyed The Open Door. I love what these guys bring to the table in terms of their sound, and I'd say these guys are a pretty good band to listen to if you're just getting into symphonic metal. They are definitely a little more accessible, but that doesn't mean Evanescence doesn't have talent. The guitars are heavy, the drums are always nice and heavy, and oh my God, Amy Lee has one of the most beautiful voices I've ever heard in a modern rock or alternative metal band. She is classically trained if I'm not mistaken, but either way, she still has an impressive range and knows how to put real emotion into a song. Overall, I love Evanescence, and they also happen to be working on new music, and I also can't wait to see what these guys do next. The albums I'll be referencing for my opinion section will mainly be their album Fallen and The Open Door. So, with the introductions out of the way, let's get on to their most popular songs. Okay, so Wasteland by 10 Years and Bring Me to Life by Evanescence are both pretty good songs. The main difference is, I'm sure y'all all know, Bring Me to Life has been memed to death.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
Wasteland hasn't ever been memed as far as I know. It did get some traction, but it didn't get memed nearly as much as Bring Me to Life by Evanescence has. Now, the one disadvantage that Bring Me to Life has against Wasteland is not that it's been memed. Hell, I'd say a song of yours getting memed is a good thing because it gives you spotlight onto that band. The disadvantage that Bring Me to Life has against Wasteland is, according to the lead singer of Evanescence, Amy Lee, she hates this song. Mainly because Evanescence's label forced them to put a rapper onto the song, so this way it would be easier for them to get onto the radio, since Fallen is such a different album from what everybody else was doing back in the early 2000s. And Fallen still sold 17 million copies worldwide, and it still charted pretty well. Wasteland, on the other hand, I've never heard anything about the band hating this song. And the song still broke 10 years into the mainstream, so both songs did their job pretty well. However, I'm gonna give the win to 10 Years for this section because I feel Wasteland overall is the better song, and I feel Bring Me to Life is outshined by the rest of the songs on Fallen. So, yeah, with that being said, the win for this section goes to 10 Years. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, 10 Years vocalist Jesse doesn't have the best voice live. His voice isn't really as good as it used to be, but that honestly is to be expected from a band that's been around for 21 years. And sure, Jesse may not really hit high notes often, but his voice is still not half bad live. And for what Jesse doesn't do vocally live, he makes up for in being a great frontman. He has great energy, he's a little charismatic in his movement on stage, and all I can say is, you try singing at 100% while standing on the guardrail in front of the crowd, getting them to sing along with you. As for the rest of the band, god damn, these guys are tight with their instruments, and they can deliver exactly what you hear on the record, and their energy is also really good as well. Evanescence is not really the same case. They have a little more of an elaborate stage setup, and again, Amy isn't really as good live in terms of vocals, but that's because she's always moving and is always rocking out. She also is energetic with her live performances and is again not half bad in terms of vocal delivery. The band are also very energetic live as well, and they also kick a lot of ass and again are also really tight with their instruments. Both of these guys put so much emotion into their music, and they both have well-written lyrics. However, I do have to give the win to Evanescence here because 10 Years is a bit of a harder band and they do tend to go harder a little more often. Not that they don't have slow songs, but Evanescence just tends to pull off the slower songs a little better than 10 Years does. Like, what mainly gives Evanescence the win here for me are the songs My Immortal and Hello. Dear God, Hello is a heartbreaking song, especially if you know the story behind it. Also, the main thing about My Immortal is the album version specifically gives Evanescence the win here, mainly because the album version feels a little more genuine to me. Amy's not doing her operatic voice, and she uses a little more of her real voice on the album version of My Immortal. They just keep it slow and mellow. They don't bring in the entire rest of the band, which I feel kills the mood a little bit at the end of the song for the radio version. So yeah, I just feel the album version of My Immortal is the superior version, and that's mainly the song that gets the win next to Hello. So therefore, the winner for this section is Evanescence. Fuck it. It's a tie. It's a tie. You know what? I'm copping out. Who got more wins per section? 10 Years? Alright, then. Yeah. 10 Years gets the win overall, but by pure default. I still recommend both of these bands equally, but yes, the winner for this video is 10 Years. And they're both better than Trapped. That's going to be it from me, guys. Be sure to give this video a like, and I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments section. Be sure to subscribe for more album reviews, drum covers, and versus videos coming soon. As always, a huge shout out to Cy Spartan for editing for me. His channel will be in the description below, as well as links to my Instagram, Twitter, Discord server, and both Fallen and The Open Door by Evanescence, as well as The Autumn Effect and Division by 10 Years, so you can make an informed decision for yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.